You're tuned in to Project Silence.
Hey, I'm Brienne and I'm 20 years old.
First question. What do you suffer from and what is your mental status?
I suffer from depression and my mental status is post war.
Where did it stem from, if you could tell me?
Yikes. It stemmed from a lot of things in my life and a lot of parts of my life, such as family and love life and friends. And really, and when I mean family, like different family members that I thought could do better at the time. For example, love life. The first guy I really loved, he died. I had to deal with that. And friends, just being away from them. And like the friends that I have, I've been friends with them for years, like before college. And like Stan, I've known Stan since kindergarten. I would tell the story about how we met, but I ain't gonna be petty. But yeah, just being away from them, and we all leading different lives and trying to deal with it. And I just felt like my world was crashing around me around that time. It was just like a big wake up call. Like, this is the world. This is the real world. This is what happens. Like, these things you have to deal with on top of trying to find your way and who you are and build yourself up to be successful in life. And it's just, I felt a lot of pressure. I feel like pressure will probably be the overall, the pressure of me, just being me. I've always did the right thing. I've always been super smart and pretty and upheld a great rep my whole life. You know, just happy, funny, goofy girl. Just carefree. And that's all I wanted to be, that person. But they came with keeping up the rep of being that smart girl and keeping up that rep of being that pretty girl and keeping up the rep of being successful. I'm not always successful. I mean, of course, who celebrates their failures, publicly in such a manner? And you think that's just like with, what was the story of Abraham Lincoln? I'm going off, but Abraham Lincoln, like, he lost a lot before he became president. Like, we had to go find it out. You think he was just out here like, yeah, lost the election, bro. Like, but long story short, it was a lot of pressure around me on top of all these real world things happening to me. So when I talked about those examples, all those was pretty much going on at the same time or right after another. And so this sheltered girl having all these problems, and she's not to her immediate people anymore that she runs to when she needs that extra push and strength. I truly had to test my faith and my ability and my ambition, my love and my soul. I really tested myself and tested my strength by dealing with that pressure alone. I think that's it.
Describe, well, you kind of did that, but describe how I felt going through what you were going through and how are you coping?
Being depressed, it made me feel like you took this ball of light and you put in this tiny, tiny box, shut it, closed, locked it. There's no way out. Only you know the way out. That ball of light has no idea what's going on. Don't know why it was even took away from where it was at. Put in this box. And it has to find its way out so it can do its job in the sky. So, but imagine being that ball of light in that box. Just, okay, this not it. This not how I get out to the sky. This not how I get. You're back and forth. No sense of direction. No sense of how to do anything in there, how to get out. But you just keep trying. And no matter how tired, how long you've been doing it, you just keep doing it because you just know you can get out. You just put in there, so you know it's a way out. But what's the way out? When am I gonna figure it out? I thought I was smart. I thought I could do this. What's going on? Why am I here? What is the reason I'm in this box? And then, one day, something clicks. Something just happens. And you're out the box. Yay. But now you all scratched and dirty and all this other stuff. But you still shine bright because at the end of the day, you're a ball of light. And that's what you were made to do. Shine. And be seen shining. You be a light to other things that people cannot see. But when they need to see. When it gets dark, you're there to shine light on the things that need to be done, said, and do. That's how I felt. And how I coped with it, for a while, I thought that coping with it by myself when I had time to. So, like, what I mean by when I had time to is I have so much going on. So, for example, I have so much going on in the semester. I mean, all these organizations, social life, class, work, internships, conferences, love life, hopefully, if I have time. And that's just pretty much it. It's 24 hours in a day. How much time do you think I have for myself? Truly. So I would just deal with it on breaks. Take some self-care days. Not really talk to people. I isolated myself to release some tension, but I really just shut my mind off for a couple of days. I didn't really cope. I just got more and more emotionally detached from the things I was doing. I was just moving. Nobody's really noticing. So that kind of messed with me a little bit, that I was suffering and no, I didn't really notice. But how could they really if I tried to act like everything was okay? But it was like that. My mind was just, the deeper it got, the more I blamed myself, the more all these thoughts in my head clashed. Everything was blaming each other. The deeper I thought about it. So on those breaks, I either act senselessly or just I was emotionally detached from things that was going on around me. How I cope now, I write to myself. I got a journal. And when I need to release some pressure, I do that. I also meditate and do yoga. I draw. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about much. And I pray. I talk to God. I give myself encouragement and know that my pain is building me for something bigger than I can see right now. And that's been my lesson for a while. Some of my worst pain has brought me the biggest successes in my life for me. Like, every time I get hurt real deep, I break down. I am a softie. I cry. And I break down, but right at the tip of the moment where I can't take no more. This is it. This is right when I get there, I just get this an ounce of strength. I pray like I ain't never prayed before. And I get this tiny ounce of strength. And that tiny ounce of strength, effort, I get this amazing blessing because I still held on. So those talks with God and that meditation, truly expressing myself, was the breaking point. Well, it was the breaking, thing. Like, that was the climax. Like, that's where everything changed and everything just back to positive. And I can be me. Yay! I can thrive in the environment I'm in while still being myself. So that's how I started coping.
So, in a way, somebody could say, knowing that yourself is a ball of light, trying to find your way out of the darkness is a way of coping. Because it's like, oh, I know I'm the ish, so I'm gonna figure this out. So it's like, knowing have the confidence in yourself, knowing you'll figure it out. It's a way to say you were coping in a way, if that's, for somebody out there that's listening.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What advice would you give to someone who's going through something similar and afraid to speak up?
I would say, first, with speaking up, you can't be heard if you don't say anything. That's just bottom line. You need people more than you think. The world needs each other more than you think. Why do you think everybody trying to divide each other? They greedy. They don't they selfish. The world is not meant to be selfish. That's why we have an abundance of everything. Anyway, you have to speak up because there are people placed in your life for that. Like, don't waste people's time in your life. Don't waste their time. If you're not gonna be truly yourself around those people, what's the point of keeping them around? If you can't do that, it's time for you to move around. And until then, you talk to God, and He'll let you know when it's ready. When it's time to speak up. You'll speak up. You gotta have faith. That's the second thing. Have faith. Have faith that this will never be the end of your story. Think about it. Think about it being that's the end of your story. That's it. That's your legacy. That's what you left. You think you deserve that? You think you deserve that? Look at you. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're great, you're intelligent. The fact that you are here, that you're listening, this is a sign. You're meant to be here. You're meant to make your mark. Whatever you think that is, whatever gift God gave you, you can't waste it. That is exactly, think about knowing that's exactly what you feel like your gift is. Like somebody gave you that. Like, that's just the thing you just do so well naturally. Knowing that about yourself and then just wasting it because it hurts. Like, think about if you never hurt before. You don't take things seriously. You don't take it as serious if it's just always easy to you. So if you are always easy around life and things, you'll never see life for what it really is. I don't know. You just have to have faith. Trust your process. Trust that this is where you're meant to be. Even if it does hurt, that hurt is going to stimulate something so great. You just got to know that this is God's way of telling you something. For example, like, this may be God's way of telling you you're running way too fast for yourself. It's time to walk. It's time to eat, do your stuff. You strut right now. You pull out. And when it's time to pick up that pace, he'll be there to pat you on up. You don't have nothing to worry about. You were made by a being that made the moon, the stars, the light, the sky. Made the trees. It made us. You can't trust him. Just know you're meant to be way more than your hurt. You gotta know it's a reason and a season for everything. And people. That's another part. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on me. So you gotta know when to let go of things, people, places. Because if you don't, you'll never grow. You'll never shine. I feel like the world is meant to be seen. I think that's really much it. I ramble.